UFO Go. This one is a simple kind of head game, racing game, tug of war game kind of thing. Basically what's going on here, you're gonna have one piece to represent the UFO and then some cubes to track your points. The goal of the game is to get to 6 points, and there's sort of two ways to do it. So every round you're going to throw a hand of rock, paper, scissors, sort of, but you're gonna say UFO Go, and then you're both going to choose a number between 0 and 3. So let's say like it was like this, 1 and 3. Then that number those numbers would get added together, and that's how many spaces the UFO moves. So to start the game, you're going to randomly determine who the UFO starts closest to. Let's say it starts here. And then whenever you move the UFO, it's going to follow these lines in this sort of clockwise direction. But every time it crosses through one of these corner spaces, it's going to either stay in its in the cycle closest to that player if the number was even, or if the number that you added together is odd, then you're going to start going this direction. And the goal is to get, again, 6 points. If you land on your moon, if you land the UFO on your moon, you're going to get 1. If you land it on your home planet, you're going to get 2. And you're also going to get points for choosing a number that's higher than your opponent. So there's some real kind of mind game things going on here. Like let's say that we had this result and we started here. And so now the UFO is moving 4 spaces. So it's going to go 1, 2, because it's even, 3, 4. And I'm going to get 1 point for that. But now here's the thing. I can't choose 1 on my next turn, and my opponent can't choose 3 on the next turn. So we keep that number displayed on our offhand, and then for that round, you have to choose a different number. So you get a little bit of information about what your opponent has available. In addition to that, there are these spaces that block off a number entirely. So if we were here, neither of us can choose a 2. So we would be no 3. This player would be no 3s and no 2s. This player would be no 1s and no 2s. And again, you're kind of using that information to your advantage to try to pick a higher number than your opponent and to pick a number that adds up to what you want it to be to get the UFO to come to your side of the board and to land on one of your home moon or planet space bodies. And then the final thing is there's a variant here where this sort of warp gate opens up, and if you play with that variant, then anytime the UFO lands on this sort of center ring planet, it just swaps to the opposite side. So that's another thing you got to watch out for. And that's pretty much it. That is how you play UFO Go.